I gotta talk about what I found on the internet. So I was out browsing the internet looking for some content that I could make, and I stumbled across something that triggered some memories from my childhood. If you're at all familiar with the SCP Foundation, you know that there are some really creepy things that exist within the SCP Foundation's four walls. There are some famous SCPs that exist, like the Shy Guy, who is a being that if you see his face, he hunts you down and kills you. And there are other SCPs that exist that are not quite as harmful as that one. And one of my personal favorites is SCP-789-J, and he's basically joy extracted. If you're at a high level, you probably wouldn't know that the SCP Foundation also has joke SCPs. Joke SCPs are what they're supposed to be funny SCPs that are, humorous, make you laugh, they're kind of ridiculous on their face. But I found one that brought back memories of my childhood. So if you've ever seen the X-Files TV show, Season 2, Episode 2, The Host, there is a creature called the Fluke Man. And there is a very famous scene that apparently traumatized a lot of people, because I was reading about this last night and kind of got this consensus from the deep parts of the internet. There's a scene where this Fluke Man, this weird creature, is looking up at you, or at the camera, at Mulder, from the inside of a porta potty toilet, and you can see just like its eyes, and that's like all you can see. Absolutely scared the crap out of me as a kid, and this SCP brought back some really bad memories, because this is exactly what he looks like. Now, you can probably see the similarities if you've seen the X-Files episode, so yeah, it's pretty creepy. But it's a joke SCP, and it's actually kind of a funny SCP on his face. So this particular joke SCP is SCP-789-J, and all of the joke SCPs have a -J on them. And I rediscovered this one while I was looking for the toilet SCP that I had heard about many, many moons ago. Turns out there are two of them. This is the first one. I'll talk about the second one in a different video. So what this SCP is a ghost that lives in a toilet, but it's a face. It's a ghost of it's a face ghost. Not only does it look up at you with its creepy face, but it also talks to you while you're going to the bathroom, which I think is horrible. That bothers me. I'm sure a lot of other people are going to be bothered by it. I don't like it when strangers talk to me when I'm in the bathroom. Wow. Can't imagine it'd be any better if the thing is actually in the toilet that you're trying to use. Absolutely horrifying concept. I mean, it's supposed to be funny, but given my experience of the X-Files episode, it just has too many parallels and I can't really get behind it. So I'm not going to go into too many of the details of what this thing does or how it does things. The entry on the SCP Foundation website is pretty short. I'm going to link it in the description. You can go take a look at it. But in short, it's a ghost that was basically born by killing a butt. So it is literally a butt ghost. And it travels around in butts. So it could go from one toilet to another toilet, hijacking someone's butt. However, the only way it could do that is if you don't wipe. And now I know there are people who don't do that, which I think is disgusting. I really can't get behind that. So it's just kind of a funny concept that this thing, it can travel from toilet to toilet if the person who is infected by it doesn't wipe. Brother, So it says in the entry that sometimes it kills other butts and makes them butt ghosts too. But it is always lonely because it is a butt ghost. And there is an addendum on the bottom of this that says if you fall in the toilet, it eats your butt. Which is just hilarious. I mean, there's so many things about this one, even though this is a pretty short entry in terms of, the broader SCP lore. This one is just really funny. So this was one you should definitely check out. It brought back some of those uncomfortable memories from the X-Files. And if you've ever seen that episode, then you know what I'm talking about. I know there are a lot of people online that had a similar experience as me, but I just had to jump on here and talk about this, man, because this is hilarious.